everybody. So, day two. All right. We do have a total here. Yesterday, we did 4,156 sword strikes. This is day two. What's up, everybody? Here we go. All right, I got a little bit of a late start because it was pouring down rain. I think what we're going to do is I got this plastic sword because it is kind of raining here off and on. So for two reasons. So my good sword doesn't get rusty. And the other reason is so that I don't get struck by lightning. At least the odds are the chances left. Actually, totally whiffed on that one. So yeah, we'll be doing a bunch of sets today again. We get chat up for YouTube. It's raining again already. What's up, everybody? What is up there, Big Bob? What's up, Ray? There's the church bell. Means it's 1 o'clock. Raining again. That's why we got a late start because of the rain. Well, we're going to go out in the rain. That's why I got my plastic sword here. Maybe what we'll do while it's raining right now is we'll go back and forth like from left hand, right hand. I don't think I'll get hit by lightning. I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll bring it inside if it gets to that point, but man. All right, chat is up on the YouTube side. Everybody, what's up there? Prajwal, what up? It looks like yeah, you're right. Prajwal, what up? It's raining out again. That's why I took a break at the beginning. I was trying not to get soaking wet in this rain. And we're just gonna have to deal with it. I played some Warframe a little bit today. I just sort of did some Steel Path stuff. All right, we're gonna do some right hand, left hand. Left hand. I got a little bit of cover under the trees. Maybe we'll break out the longsword then. The longsword's oiled up. Ah, Yeah, you know, that's the thing. I don't want to catch the lightning. Yeah. I'll end up with a bionic arm. What's up? What up there, Josh? Angry Angel. Hey, thanks for the thank you up there for the so we got YouTube and TikTok. Thank you for the donations there on TikTok. Let's update this board. So we're just doing a couple sets of 100 so far. It's raining. If the rain starts getting towards the laptop, I'm gonna have to move this stuff. It's under, there's a roof, like right here. There's a little bit of tree cover there. We'll bring out the longsword. We'll do a set here with the longsword. What's up, SDD? And Fred? Prajwal, what up? Thanks for tuning in. See my... Come on, TikTok. Use the chat. YouTube chats so far every day is beating the TikTok chat. All right. I'm like stepping on my fire pit. I might have to move that dummy back a little bit. So we got it's a set of 120 now. Yeah, we'll see. I could turn into Zeus today. If I get hit by lightning, that would be something. That'd be the live stream highlight of the year. All right. 4156 was the total from yesterday. Actually, the rain feels kind of good. I was thinking the other day, I haven't been outside in the rain for a while. What's up there, Hanks and Western and Lily? What up? All right. Everybody tuned in. Is this the usual YouTube crew? If so, what's up? How's your day going? I might take these sunglasses off. Now they're just fogging up. But anyway, here we go. Another set. It's raining harder. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move that dummy back. I have a fire pit back here. I'm starting to step on it. Was it there, Oz? Oh, Ozzy, Adrian. Little, if you're still there. Talk. Man, this rain sucks. But actually, it doesn't really suck. All right. I'm moving this laptop back a little bit, everybody. We should be good, though. I hear some thunder. Maybe I should switch to plastic sword. It had just quit. Now it's raining again. You know what? The laptop's actually getting a little wet. We're going to have to move this way back. Hang on, everybody. And if you're on the TikTok, stay there. We're going to move the cameras back. Don't want to get the laptop wet. You can see we just got it on this little stand here. Hang on. All right. I'm still going out in the rain. We don't want the computer out in the rain. Anyone ever used to watch those old G.I. Joe cartoons on E-Bombs World? Like, hey, I'm a computer. Anyone know what I'm talking about? All right, you just can see me. I'm after up those vines down. Up there, Cito, Suzanne. What's up, Doug? Everybody out there? Welcome to another sword workout. Every day, I tell you what. All right, I moved everything in here because it's pouring down rain out there. All right, let's get it. So, in between chats, I'll have to come in and out from here. Just so you know. I'm not ignoring chat. It's just harder to get to chat when it's under the roof. All right, I'm leaving the shield because the shield has got... That's my good shield with the nice metal. So we're going to leave that here for right now. I could probably use this two-handed. Not really. My hands are so close together. Oh my. This is the first workout in the rain I've had in a long time. Who's up there, Lord Salmon? Riz. What up? A little bit of coffee to get through it. My daughter got me this night coffee mug thing a long time ago. Decided to use it. Hey, I actually saved some money there. I didn't go buy coffee. I made it myself. All right. So we have a random of 9 because we did 109. So we're at 529. 49. 549. I have work tonight, so, you know, we'll see how long this goes. But having work, you know, I can probably sleep 3 hours because I slept all night, so What time is it? 1:12. We'll stream till 3 at the latest. Getting some sword strikes in. So this is just like left, right out there with the plastic sword. Like I was saying, it's pouring down rain. The Weather Channel said lightning, so I really don't want to risk it. But if I don't hear thunder, I'm going to guess I'm probably not going to get electrocuted out there. But here we go. So the totals would actually be like, we're getting close to 5,000 total hits. Thanks for the lights. What's up, Lord Salmon? I see you. What up? Thanks. Much appreciated. You got the formal dual salute for that. Thank you. I'm gonna get a set in real quick. So like I'm saying, I'm coming in and out of this roof. There's a wall here. Thank you for the reacts. The TikTok's on fire. We're gonna do. You probably can't see, but it's pouring down rain. We're gonna be doing some left rights. I'll come back to chat, so don't worry. Thank you for the like on the live. And I will, yeah, I have to go around this wall. I can't see chat. It would be great to have it out there, but with the rain, I don't want to get my stuff soaking wet. I'm trying to, these are all moves I do when I'm dueling. I'm trying to keep proper edge alignment. Okay. I'm gonna switch to left hand. I'll be right there with you in chat. I see some new viewers. Oh, I see those. Thank you for the continued emotes over there. I can see it from here. These glasses are covered in water. I'm gonna do a little left hand now. I believe I can write down 2 more sets on here. I'm gonna do 1 more set, then I'm coming back to chat. I'm just writing this before I forget. All right. I didn't even have the gloves on. I might just leave them off. Actually, I need the gloves because like 1,000 hits, I'm gonna have blisters on my hand. lost track. I've lost track. It's got to be about another 100. I'm certain. I was in the 90s. All right. We're on the table here. I'm trying not to do longsword in the pouring down rain. I've had that longsword for so long, and I love it. I've hit things with that longsword. No joke. Like, I bet you 500,000 times at least. I wanted to do this at the park today, but with the rain, I can't because there's no shelter. There's a nice tree stump out there I like to hit with the sword. So yeah, let me just tune in. Christina, what up? What's up, Duke? What's up? Salmon again, what up? Thank you for the like there. So yeah, I guess we're stuck out here. Oh, I meant to mark. See, I'll forget. That's why I got this whiteboard. Another set. The long swords will do sets of 120. Sword and shield, I don't know, 100 or whatever. I actually don't have the shield out there because of the rain. I'm kind of mimicking it. So if I have my hand up, it's the same as if I had my hand in the shield. Because I generally try and block my head when I'm swinging. Heads are worth more points than legs and stuff like that. Actually, I gotta watch. I'm drinking all this coffee. I gotta go back to bed before work. The rain's kind of dying down. All right, we're gonna get these gloves on because I will get a blister from this sword. It's happened before. The water from the rain actually adds a little bit of a lubricant, so there's less friction on my skin. But at the same time, like, I gotta have something on here. Who knows? These gloves will get soaking wet, then they'll probably just be a source of friction. Salmon. Oh, thank you. You know what we're gonna do again one day? I'll do a live stream where all those hearts and stuff equal like a sword strike. We'll do that. Not right now because it has to be on a day where I have nothing else going on. Because I did that once, and they were like, it was like when I was looking at chat, if I saw them, I'd count them, and then that was an extra sword strike, or no, it was punches, punches on diamond. I did like 600 or 700 punches. It was ridiculous. Thank you, thank you. And what's up there, David B? And Lord Salmon, I'm a screenshot this actually so I remember it because I think I can set it so if you come back to the live, like your name will be bold or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna try and do that with everybody who sticks around in the chats and stuff. All right, well, let's get a couple sets in of 100. We're at 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost at 1,000. We're getting there. Memory things right here. So all the ones where, you know, I hit it, I'm going like this. Just muscle memory, so I remember, like, if I do just a quick strike to get up to block. Let me get another 2 sets in, and I'll be right back with chat. Unless I can see it from here. I can't. So if you just tuned in, what up? Stick around for another 1,000 or two sword strikes. Oh my. Still raining, so we're using a plastic sword. Got ourselves a mud pit out here now. That's another set. That's two I need to write down. Let's do that. Drink some water. I'm going to try and skip the coffee. Now that I thought about it, that might be a bad idea, since I have to go back to bed here in a little bit. I'll be totally wired from this workout alone. You know what I mean? Oh, Dr. Brady, what up? I'm a G if you're still there. What's up, everybody? Prajwa, if you're there. Man, Steel Path today, there's a pursuit mission in Archwing, and it's actually kind of fun. I haven't done a Steel Path pursuit mission ever. I actually had to go back and retune my weapons because the first time there were 4 of us and it got away. I weighed myself today. I'm actually like 2 pounds lighter. I see TikTok. What up? Thanks for the reacts. Dr. Brady, if you're still there, what? Andre Galevsky, what's up? Oh man, one of the most famous armorers is in the house up there on TikTok. You should check him out. The stuff like that for this sport, like, you know, I'm just using a plastic sword right now, Andre, so I don't get electrocuted by the lightning. It's pouring down rain on and off. But all the things like these swords and stuff we use, that dude, and like armor, that dude's great for armor. The problem is I bought my titanium kit. Hey man, I'm gonna need a brig though one day. Kind of soon. I'm in the market for a titanium brig. And that reminded me, I should send him a message about that. All right, the rain is kind of dying down. Let's grab the longsword. Like I said, I oiled this thing up. So this is like a Purple Heart Armory longsword. It's kind of like a throwaway, you know what I mean? Like, it's a nice sword, definitely. Not that a throwaway, like I don't care about it, but it can get rusty and stuff, and it doesn't really matter that much to me because this is just my practice sword. Ah, the sun's out. All right. Yesterday, you probably saw me do all kind of fancy footwork at one point. I'm not going to do this in the mud because I'll probably fall down. I can't see with these. I lost track. We'll say it was 35. It was something 5. Oh, there's some new chats there. Let me look. Update the totals here. Jeremiah, what up? Custom explained. Yeah. Oh, he did. Ah, that's awesome. See, Lord Salmon knows the deal too. Rajesh, what up? Hey, I was just saying I did some Warframe today. There's the church bells. It means it's 1:30. What up? I did some Steel Path, and it was an Archwing mission pursuit. It was fun. I was saying there were 4 of us and we failed it the first time. What's up, Edward? Dale? I have a gaming TikTok, so we got YouTube. What's up? With the usual crew, at least coming to say hi. We got TikTok up there. Lord Salmon in the house. Oh my gosh, blunt sword! I just cut this box like it was butter. Yeah. So I have a gaming TikTok too. Actually, my Warframe shorts on TikTok do so much better on YouTube. I don't know why. I uploaded one 2 days ago. It's 80,000 views and like 13,000 likes on YouTube. It gets like 2 likes and 500 views. It's so stupid. The algorithms are so different. David, what up? All right, the sun's coming out. I did mark that set down. It's a mud pit, so we're kind of just staying stationary. After his last couple punches. Mark another one. We're over 1,000. We're well over 1,000 hits for today. We're at a lot. We're close to 1,500 for today. 3,000 minimum is what I'd like to get. Oh man, Vagabond also. Hey Salmon, I don't know if you know Vagabond also manufactures some stuff for this sport. What's up there? Crown. Oh, so hey, if you're still there. So I was actually going to comment on it, but I didn't because I don't think you can hear it. So one of the neighbors' kids is riding their bike back and forth, and I could hear him hitting the bell, the cha-ching, cha-ching. Well, the neighbors have actually come watch us fight out here. We usually don't practice here, but one day like we did because I had work that night or something. So the team came over and we fought in the yard. Beyond that fence is like this big open yard. And it was an old house that burnt down, so now it's just like nothing except grass. So we actually had a fight there, and the neighbors came and watched us beat the crap out of each other for a little bit. It was kind of funny. Yeah, the kid ran by. I don't think you can hear the bell ching ching. But yeah, the neighbors. So the neighbors know. This is my 6th year doing this stuff, and oh, I think he heard me. But yeah, they actually came and watched us fight the one day. Cause he's riding by like, I think he heard. But anyway, yeah, it was cool. They all came and watched. It's fun times. Yeah, the neighbors know the cat's out of the bag. We had a whole bunch of people. We all got in armor. It's hard to read the chat from out there. So because it was raining, I moved everything in here. If the sun stays out, I'll bring the stuff back out there, so I don't have to keep walking back and forth to chat. What's up there, Turner? Timothy, what's up again? So the problem is, I sort of hit that one flat if I don't duck. I have to duck under my own arms and sword to hit to the side like that. And when I don't, it hits flat. But then I'm also thinking just now, when I hit there, I'm so wide open. I never go for those offside middle hows because, oh, it's like an Oberhow, but like a middle how because I'm so wide open. This way, if I turn this way, maybe. That's actually a little better. You gotta watch. All the clips are broken on his new clothes. I ripped his robe right off. Oh yeah. So for longsword, we're at 600 longsword hits. I'll grab this other sword here. A little bit of some water. What's up, Scooby? What's up there? Oh yeah, Rajesh. Yeah, that was cool. They actually hung out and watched us fight. The neighbors. Trying to not take too long a break, so I'm coming back to check out chat. I have a fight Saturday. I'm doing this every day up till Saturday. Lunchbox, what up? If you're still there, what's up, Lunchbox? Shout out to Lunchbox. That's a cool video. Actually, the one with the pictures, that was a really nice picture with the holding the axe. I saw that earlier. Now that it's not raining, I guess we can bring the shield back out. Do some left rights, left rights. Briar. Oh, same. Oh, Briar. I gotta get the name. Lunchbox. What up? Hell, heck yeah. Nice. I love those. I've I've only held them. I've actually never used one in a fight. And Scooby, what up over here on the YouTube? I have a great sword I'm trying to use that I could probably use in melee. The thing is, it, it's not heavy enough for melee to do the damage. What's up? Thanks for the reacts up there. Is the great sword I have is not strong enough to hit people in melee. I got to swipe to hit the what does that mean? I can track. I don't know what this means. I'm totally new to. Hang on down here. I'm totally new to this YouTube thing. I can track marked viewers. Yeah, there we go. I think now I got everybody. Mantis Knight, what up for liking the live? I think I have Lunchbox. Briar, I gotta mark you too. What's up? Thanks for those emotes. It should be set so I see people who show up in chat that like I don't know. I don't know why it won't. I'll try and work on that. This is only day 2 of like probably 364, 363. All right, got to get a couple sets in. Or we're gonna be way behind schedule. And don't worry, I'm coming back to chat. Yo, Manus Knight. Oh, and thanks for the share. 6. 1,000. We're at like 1,500 strikes for today. I'm gonna do some lefts, rights. Thanks for all the reacts over there. Thanks for donations I see up top. The donations, if I make enough, fund enough, are going to replace that dummy because the last broadcast, we're going to hit the dummy with actual sharp swords. But that's like a year from now. So if I can save up for that, that'd be great. If I have the money to do it, if I can get people to actually subscribe, so there's a subscribe thing there, and the money's going to go towards, like, if I can find a wireless camera that'll go right here, that would, you could see a first-person view. They'll have like 2 screens. So yeah, yeah. If anybody subscribes on TikTok for the live, it's a whole year we're doing. The funds are going to buy a new dummy and a wireless camera. Anything extra like energy drinks. My YouTube's already monetized, so. Oh, Cosmetic Factory rejected. Oh man. Oh God, can you imagine? Yeah, outside and all that weather. Thanks for the reacts up here. I'm coming right back to chat. A new dummy, I think it's like 300. I'll price it. Actually, I'll go price one. I should set that so I'll have a goal. If I can raise the funds for a dummy in a year, that dummy's getting trash. I'm gonna use a sharp sword, and we'll see. It'll probably actually the head will probably fall off. I gotta get a couple sets in because we're gonna run behind on schedule. Let's go. But don't worry. Now that I'm gonna do a set or two, then I'll move this stuff up closer so I don't have to sit down and take these breaks. And I can keep up on chat while we're sword fighting. Or sword practicing. It's so muddy right here. I don't want to fall. Sometimes I bounce my sword off my buckler, like on purpose. All right, looks like it's done raining for a second. Let's move all this stuff forward. Let's mark these sets down before I forget. We are now at 1,679 strikes. So we're at least halfway there. If we hit goal, I'd like to get at least 3,000. More if possible. Let's move this stuff up closer. Try not to drop the laptop here, everybody. Oh, yeah. How's that looking like? Right around there? All right. Have discovered, and before someone else in chat points out, I found there's poison ivy going through the fence. So, we're going to have to remove that. Not today, though. I got to go to work here in a little bit, so we'll fix that poison ivy problem there after a little while. Ah. Soaking wet. It actually feels kind of good now. There's a little bit of a breeze. That rain wasn't actually too bad. I focused on longsword yesterday. I'm really not trying to do longsword all day today. I'm going to do a couple more sets with this buckler. And I'm using my plastic. Just when I moved it, here comes the rain. I'm concerned about the laptop. So, it's less longsword today, but we'll do some of these, and then we'll get a couple just longsword exercise sets in. The clothes are coming off. So one thing I try to do is practice these kind of up close, where I'm not swinging and moving my wrist. I'm swinging kind of through. Trying to bring it back to my body so it doesn't get stuck on them. This is left-handed, by the way. The other thing that'd help with an extra dummy is then I can leave one outside and I don't have to. This is the one from inside. Ratus Hoffmanis. What up? Good for you so I have a couple point totals. So one Buhurt round. So actually I don't know if it was BI. It might have been I think it was IMCF. The second the second Arnold Fitness Expo. It was like my 16th round of the day. And me and Jonathan McCartney were fighting for third place for longsword, and he beat me. But I counted the swings, and we each swung over 70 times. And that was in our, like my 16th round. It's like my 32nd round. Or it's raining and it's sunny. So if whatever, I had 6. I fought sword and buckler that day too. And I got third place there in buckler. But yeah, it was we were swinging over 70 rounds of strikes a minute. And when we fought at Carnage, we each also swung like the score was something like, I don't even remember. I wish I could remember. But the score, we hit each other in a minute like 40 some times. And that's probably only like 50% accuracy because we probably swung like 80 times in a minute. I have a pace of 120 beats a minute. Even in armor. I even upload on TikTok. I can hold 160 beats a minute pace. What's up? Oh, Colleen, what's up? This is my new thing, right? 1 million strikes in a year. Colleen would be a good guest counter. So as things go on, like we're probably gonna have guest counters. I can't see. I already lost track. I need to mark that set down. See, we're forgetting. That's why I got this whiteboard. We started at 4,156. And all the little things are all the sets we did. Sets of 100, 120. If I go over, like we're 19 over, I got those written down there. But yeah, so at some point, I'm waiting until like a week or two into this. Once we hit like 20,000, I'm probably gonna start searching for guest counters like Salmon, if you're still there, just somebody, and I could get you on, I think on like a conference thing. So it'd be like me and the counter, like we can dual stream or whatever you call it. All right, let's do like 3 sets with the longsword. It's sunny out. It is still kind of barely raining. Briar again. What's up? It keeps mentioning your name, so thanks. Oh, Briar's the number 2 gifter. Like I'm saying, if we actually get it, we're gonna buy a new dummy. I don't know what the stars mean, but there's something that says I have 0 out of 5 stars. Is that like my rating? Do I need to like flex or something to get a star on here? You know what'll happen after an hour? This thing will make me do that puzzle piece. So I got to keep an eye on that. Yesterday the stream almost ended because I couldn't refresh it. All right, I'm gonna do like 3 sets with this longsword. And it's muddy. I was jumping all around with it yesterday. If you saw my clip from yesterday, and I was over 4,000, and I was still jumping around with this freaking longsword. This is like a million hits to go. I don't have to kill it every time. You know what I mean? Mud pit. Let's see, maybe I can do like 200 in a row like this. 200, but just in case, we'll do 10 more. Or 8 more. Why stop at 200? Woo. All right, I think that was 306. Back to chat. I don't want to stay away from chat too much. That's the thing. Just in case. Oh, man. Thanks for likes. 306, I believe. I haven't seen someone who's better. Well, so let me give you a brief rundown if you're still there. So I'm in year 6. Because I'm gonna need a quick break after 300 strikes. I'm gonna drink some of that coffee. I don't care. Let me actually do a set of 100 with these. Actually, just real quick. You know what? Because then it'll be an even 500. Will be it. Hang on. Oh, the wrong glove. If the glove fits, well, both of these gloves fit on each hand. Yeah, I'll tell you my whole story. Why I got this whole thing of multiple crazy sword strikes. All right. Oh man, the yard is turned into mud. Am I even on it? I'm probably actually not. Am I even on? Yeah. I gotta move this. I need to put a stake in the ground so I can see where it's at. $60. I believe that was a set of 100. And at the end, we will do an extra, like, 1 or 2 broadcasts of a couple thousand, just to make sure if we miss any, if we miscount, we've at least definitely hit 1 million. So there we go. 1,200. We're over 2,000. I meant 1,000, 2,000. All right. So I started in this, right, like 6 years ago. My very first fight was a Sword and Shield pro fight. And I won it. I won $30. Like I said before, I took the turnpike home. Won $30 in a fight like that. The next event I did was longsword, and I did this longsword fight. Was it there, Mr. Boz? Oh, thanks for the feedback on it being centered. I'm gonna have to put a stake in the ground so I know where to put it. I might actually move it up a little more so I'm not fading off the screen. There's the church bells. It's 2 o'clock. So the second event I did, this is like 6 years ago, was a longsword tournament. And I think I don't remember if I placed, but I know I wasn't last. I wasn't first. I believe I was like 4th or 5th out of like, I don't know, 10 people, right? This is back when we fought in cattle cages. There weren't wooden lists. We fought inside a cattle cage. And I went 5 rounds. They were, I can't remember if they were a minute or 90 seconds, the rounds. But I did 5 of them. And that's what killed me and why I lost. Because I used up the rest of my energy. But I held in there, right? And I did pretty good. This is back before it was so technical. There were always really good people that did this. Like, especially in longsword. But at the same time, like, it wasn't that high level like it is now. So the next couple years I mostly fought melee. I just still do duels tournaments. I didn't really get into duels till like 3 years ago. And I was fighting sword and shield. I have a picture of it. I'll post it on here if I on YouTube and TikTok, where I was fighting sword and shield for first place. So if I lose, I get second place. I was fighting for first place. And there's a picture where I'm down like this. It was a heater shield, and I have it up. And I'm swinging like this, but my sword is like up here because it fell out of my hand because my hand was so tired and worn out. After fighting, I fought sword and shield, I fought buckler, I fought longsword that day. And I was like, man, I lost because I couldn't hold on to my sword. So, you know, I thought, whatever. I'll do some exercises to help. I did. Then I stopped. The next big defeat was at the Arnold. I was fighting longsword. I posted that on my TikTok a little while back, where I was so tired. I would swing. It was fighting for 3rd place. So if I lose, I don't get a medal, and I lost. I got 4th place. Because what's up there, Josh? I was just swinging, and I knew every time I swung, I was going to get hit like 2 or 3 times. But I didn't want to give up. So I was kind of like slow pace, you know? I'd be like, oh, I get hit. Boom, boom. I'm like, oh, like, all right. Oh, bam, bam, get hit. I lost. I got 4th place. I was so mad because it was a huge tournament. If I would have won 3rd at the Arnold and longsword, that would have been something. So I got 4th place. And again, I thought, you know what? I'm going to train for more intense, more endurance. And I did, and then I stopped. Well, my roommate at Arnold, the last time we fought Arnold, actually my roommate every time at Arnold was Jonathan McCartney. And he's like, I think he's a really good duelist, but if you watch him, his whole thing is just like endurance. And the dude sits there and does this all day. He might back off and then come. Oh! And the dude, well, if you can't swing for a whole round, you're going to lose because he is like an endurance machine. And I thought, you know what? I was like, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to take it a step farther. So I started training like much higher rep sets. And it's been great because I get into these long tournaments these days. When I fought at Cincinnati Siege, you know I won a medal in longsword? Because I was throwing twice as many as all my opponents in the last rounds, in the medal rounds. When I see somebody there, and I'm hitting them 2 or 3 times per time they hit me, I just keep going. And I have it now where, like, no joke, if someone's holding a sword like this, I just go into like I'm fighting in the backyard. Boom, 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 like I'm right out here. And I will throw sword strikes forever. The thing is, I lose because they'll be better than me technically. So, my theory is throw strikes. Before I went to Greece, I had a pro fight and a longsword day. I fought longsword and then I fought pro fights. And the longsword, you know why? I beat someone who's really good. You know why I beat the guy in longsword? What's up, Rex? Because the guy that I fought in longsword is someone I look up to, and I was always like, man, scared to fight this guy because I know he'll beat me. Well, I went and recounted the totals, and I threw something like 80 strikes, and he threw 30. That is why I just train. so I can always throw strikes. The guy's super good, but if he can't just handle, he spent so much time blocking and stuff. If I can just like beat somebody, there's a spider on the laptop, that's fine. If I can just beat somebody like by quantity alone, I'm happy. Now, obviously, when I'm fighting, I'm blocking and doing other things too. I'm not just standing here going left, right, throwing a random punch. I mean, we're moving all around, but the exercise I'm getting out of this. All right, I'm gonna jump on here. We're gonna do a couple sets with this long sword. Yeah, one of the most. Yeah, definitely. Endurance is. I'm gonna try and get the spider off of the laptop. Actually, I don't care. Why bother it? As long as it doesn't put a web across it, like QWERTY. It's just walking back and forth. I wish you could see it on TikTok. He's just going the other way. He's probably laying a web. That's what he's probably doing. He's webbing up the laptop. I have a video of a bug that jumped at me, like off my tire pill. It's kind of funny. All right, but yeah, endurance. Hey, I recommend to anybody be able to throw 16 rounds. That means 32 sets. Because if you get to a medals round, you're gonna need it. And you can beat somebody in a medals round, not even being good, but by having endurance. It's no lie. You can be horrible at dueling, but if you have endurance, you will get farther than a lot of people. There's so many people that just tire out. How many people go to a tournament and they're like, oh, me, I go to a tournament. I come out like I didn't do anything. I stand there and I stand there like this. Well, I don't even use a corner. Sometimes I'll have one, but I stand like this. I don't even go to my corner. I stand in between rounds. So when they turn around, they just see me stand there like this, like I'm ready to go. I could be breathing really. Don't get me wrong. I'm in my helmet, but I don't show it. I just stand there like this, like I'm ready to go. Like, fighter ready. Fighter ready. And that's so much of a mental thing, too. People see that. They're probably like, oh, God, this guy's still ready to fight. Quantity. Yeah, minimum 8. But I mean, like, if you plan on 8, do 12. If you can do 12, it's good. But I always count 16 rounds because I do multiple categories. If you can last 16 rounds and still throw, like, 60 strikes in a minute, like, you're good. 45 strikes in a minute, that's good. Put the armor on, it's totally different. You know what I mean? But to practice and having a base endurance out of armor. Oh, like every 4th or 5th day on here, I'll probably have my armor on, by the way. In my head, that was 120. I checked my glove because I'm getting a blister now on my thumb. Not good. I'm going to run side real quick and get a piece of electrical tape to wrap around that. I'll be back in like 20 seconds. Yeah, usually a minute long. You figure you're going to fight a tiebreaker in there once in a while too. You know what I mean? Like, you can get through a whole tournament without fighting a triple round. Triple rounds are the worst. Don't go anywhere. I'm getting some electrical tape. I'm getting a blister. All right, we're back. Actually, I didn't get electrical tape. Yeah, don't. This is only day 2. I can't be getting all kinds of crazy blisters and stuff. I knew that was gonna happen. The gloves got wet. Now the gloves are a friction point. That's what a friction point is. So that'll see. I'm gonna have to get some wraps for my fingers. Let me not forget to write that set down. All right, everybody. We're over 2,000 hits. We're over 6,000 hits for the week. This is only day 2. So I'm above average out of the 2 days. We're streaming for another like 50 minutes probably. Just so everybody knows, about 3 o'clock, I gotta get to bed because I gotta work tonight. Oh man, what's up there, Timothy? What up? I hope that the stream, if anybody can let me know too, I have the internet set up a little bit better, but yesterday I noticed that it kept dropping. It kept. I won't know till I look through it. I hope the picture quality is better because yesterday, like, I went and saw on the replay and the live kept skipping and freezing. I don't know why. Good, we got enough battery power and the laptop and the camera. All right, come back to chat. What up there? I gotta hold this so I can read. What's up, Coop? Nice. Okay, good. Thanks for the feedback. Ah, yeah. Yeah, my work. I can relate to that. A couple these sword and buckler sets, getting totals up. We're already there. Hey, jeez, we'll see. We got another 50 minutes. We'll see how close we get to 10,000 total out of 2 days. I did a 10,000 hit live stream like 3 years ago on my YouTube. Nobody liked it. I shouldn't say nobody, but like nobody watched it, you know. YouTube's so weird. That's why I stream on TikTok, because it picks up people that are coming for sword fighting practices or finding it. YouTube doesn't know what the hell it's doing. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna get like 3 sets in, and I'm gonna go inside and get a belt. It'll just take me 30 seconds because his clothes, all the buckles, I just bought those clothes for a dummy, and all the buckles broke already. What's up, Avery? And there's another person with the user with a bunch of numbers. What's up? How's it going? Came off. Dummy has no clothes. I bought that robe for him. It's a nice Ren Fair robe. You know, the buckle's already broke. Switching hands. This is gonna be a random number set. Like I said, if you ever hear me say random number set, I'm just hitting it for a minute to see what we get. Just for extra bonus points. What's up there? Is that S? Is that the letter S? What up, letter S? Shout outs to the letter S. Good. That was like 40. I'm not even fighting the Pensick this year. My daughter's coming, and usually what happens is like I spend all this time fighting, and then we don't spend time together. So we're gonna add that to this 10, so it's 50 on the random numbers. That's just so we don't end in an even number like 3,000, 4,000. It'll be like 4,059. So when the totals go up, it looks cooler. Who wants to see 10,000? It would be kind of unbelievable. 10,000 hits exactly. You know, we want to be like 10,355. I'm getting a belt. Bear with me for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, because I have to take my shoes off to go in and back out. Here we go. No, if you're on YouTube, how long have we been streaming? Let me look real quick. Oh, we're getting up there. The time. I wish it would tell me the time. I don't know why it won't. All right. I'm getting a belt. TikTok, you're coming with me. YouTube, you're kind of stuck in place because you're on a laptop. I'm coming right back. We're going inside, everybody. No boogers. That's so crazy. I don't have any boogers. How about a like for no boogers? And the reason I'm saying that is because, like, no joke, when I do stuff like really high intensity, I don't know why, but my spit gets really thick and I get boogers. Took my shoes off. Get Oh, I should get more water bottles. Alright, don't worry, we're doing right now. Oh, the Myers square for Axis is great. The thing with that, the thing with that, so you know, I didn't think it's saying it that. They took along the video from YouTube about the Myers square with Axis. And I think I made the point say in that video, it's more about just switching grips. Like, you know, a Monster Myers square, really not switching. You know what I mean? So it's like swing this way, but I'm switching. Yeah. So right. Myers square. What's up there, man? I appreciate my Brian. You know, it's regular long sleeve Myers square. Not I have a long sleeve. I have a good long sleeve. I was standing on the rails for balance, swinging the great sword around. I can hear a face. I'm on the straight. You know, people they just see me standing on some train tracks swinging the sword. Finish this water real quick. We'll get back to some more swords. What's up, Cindy? What's up, Cindy? And yeah, wow, everybody tracks like one of the new years. Everybody, you're just catching us. I would say, I don't look, wait, this is long sword. This is sword right now. Oh, no. I was like, not small. I looked weights for years. It's just, so I guess I got some muscle memory, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got a belt for the dummy. Let me put these shoes back on. Oh, these shoes are now my outside shoes. This is such a mud pit down here now. All right, YouTube, we're back. If you're still with me on the YouTube channel, we're about to get at it again. I'm putting this belt on the dummy though because his clothes keep coming off. We're at how many strikes? 1,000, 2,000, 200. We're at probably like 2,300. It seems low. Come on, shoot. These were my work shoes, not anymore. All right, we're getting these clothes on the dummy. The marker fell. All right. Looking good again over here. And it looks like it could rain again. Hooray. All right, getting all dressed up again here. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Let's get some more sets in. Let's hit 3,000. We got a half hour, 38 minutes to go. I'm going to do another one of those like high rep sets with the longsword. So chat, don't worry. We're coming back. But the peek at chat, I'm not going to see it while I'm over there. I wish I had some kind of way to just virtually see it. Baron from Draconis loves Upward Strike. Oh, does he? Okay. Well, good. Then it does have a usefulness. I used to actually I even said in the YouTube video that it's good to hit people up here. Now it's illegal to hit people in armpits. It never was illegal. Armpit shots were great at one point, but there are a lot of vital nerves there and blood vessels. What's up, Mike? And Jay Bond, what up? But I used to be a proponent of jamming your shield up in people's armpits, but now it's illegal. Nothing will wake you up like having somebody like this and you go bah! with your heater shield up and under their armpit. Besides just blocking their sword arm, you also give them a good shot up in there. Hurts a little bit. You're not trying to physically hurt somebody for good, so maybe it's good they got rid of armpit shots. I don't know. Edge on, practicing edge on. Here comes the rain. Let me put the long sword away. I guess we're stuck with the plastic sword for a little bit. It's raining again, everybody. Mark that set on here. Ba, ba, ba. We need another row for the hundreds. Woohoo! And the rain is stopping. I don't know what to do about it. We're practicing rain or shine. It was storming earlier, though. Was up there, Bob? Angelica? Bob again? What up? My sword fighting. Everyone here, you're witnessing history, maybe. Can I get a like for history? Not like medieval history. I'm talking about like current history. I don't think anyone's done 1,000,000 strikes. Not all in one day. In a year. We're over 6,000. We're probably close to 6,500 in 2 days. Now, obviously, the days where I have things going on, and I don't have 2 hours to stream, be a little bit less. Some days I might be off. We're going to the beach for 5 days in the summer. What am I going to do? I got to find a pell at the beach? Probably not. I was thinking I'd bring the sword down to the hotel gym, lightly tap the bag or something, if they have a heavy bag or something. If I'm just setting it here, I usually don't count it as a hit. But shoulders relax. Anybody want me to see me do my stretches for swords afterwards? Let me know. If you're in chat, let me know. It'd be a good relaxing time to wrap it up in about 40 minutes or so. Man, everybody's come by. What's up there, Rottweiler? What's up? What's up, Ricky? Papa. A couple to grow on. It stopped raining. Maybe we'll do a longsword set. Oh, no. Shoulders are on fire. Oh. Oh my. The clouds are coming in. We'll get a longsword set in just for the heck of it, because, you know, I don't know. It might start raining again here soon. Write the new title up on the board. We'll just do like an extended set of this longsword, like we'll do set 200 or something. What's up, George Richards? Thanks everybody on TikTok for keeping the live going today. Yo, Scooby. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you're right. The rain felt so good, Scooby. It was like I was soaking wet. There's there's a clock. It must be 2:30. There's church bells. I don't know if you can hear them, but there's a church down the road. I love it because I know what time of the day it is. I grew up in this little town in New Jersey till I was like 8, and the church always let me know what time it was if we're outside playing. Man, we used to run all over the place like as kids. I used to walk like 2 miles to school, to kindergarten, first grade, on these little dirt roads. It wasn't all dirt. But yeah, can you imagine that? Like these days, would you let your kid who's in first grade walk 2 miles to school and back and trust her even to get to school or back? I don't know. I wouldn't. Actually, let me drink some water. I'm gonna finish this water bottle off. I might have to get some more here in a little bit. I should have refilled the water when we got the belt, because I gotta keep taking my shoes off to go inside. This is gonna be a set of, I don't know, like 200 or something. What's up there, everybody? Just tune in. Code 777777776. What up? We're gonna do a set of like 200 or something. A nice, relaxed set. At least 200. Then we'll be back to chat. Scooby, yeah, I don't know for a new dummy. I think it's around 300. I'm gonna price it, so I'll put that for a goal. If we can raise the funds to get a new dummy, I will destroy this dummy with sharp swords on the last broadcast. Like in a year from now. So we got a whole year to get like $300 or something. Obviously, this is going downhill. When I punch it, it shakes. I don't have it totally full of water at the base because then I can't move it. And now I have to really clean it off before I take it back inside, which sucks. So it'd be nice to have a second dummy. I could have an inside dummy and an outside dummy. Ugh, straight mud. All the grass that was here yesterday is gone. Here comes the rain. Making sure the laptop's not getting wet. All right, it's not for now. All right. All right. Let's come down a little harder. Don't worry. We're going back out there in the rain. However, this is what we're going to do. If you're with me on YouTube still, I'm going to say bye. Scooby. And Rajesh, if you're still out there, Scooby, appreciate you tuning in. We're on, let's see, I'm going to get a total. Let's see how many we did. I'm putting the laptop inside because I just don't want it to get wet. It is storming out here. Let's get a quick total to say bye to YouTube for the day. My bad, but the weather. Look at the rain back there, though. So we got 1,000. We got 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 2,600, 700, 820, 870. We are almost at 3,000 hits for today. The total will always be updated below. So we're almost at 8,000 hits. So everybody on YouTube, bye, Scooby, catch you later. I gotta go to work tonight too, so you know how it is. But thanks for coming by, Scoob. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck with the jobs. By the way, I mean it. I wish you the best of luck with that. It's all right. So we're gonna say bye to YouTube. I'm putting the laptop inside right now.